Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Let's begin tonight with a young man by the name of Donald Aloysius Chump. As you know, this young man has been embroiled in the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking scandal and did what anybody who is innocent when facing an accusation of this type, did what anybody who was innocent would do. He fled the country. He fled the country, taking a jaunt to bonny old Scotland. That's probably not the right accent. To leave his troubles in the United States behind and finally gain an ocean's distance between himself and the Epstein scandal and focus on his new trade deal with the EU. I'm sorry, yes, you there, from the Inverness Castle Times.
Mr. President, was part of the rush to get this deal done to knock the Jeffrey Epstein story out?
Oh, you got to be kidding with that.
Donald Trump, he's all like, how did you even hear about it? I thought you guys just got Baywatch like 3 months ago. Doesn't anybody here have a question about this trade deal sinking both of our economies with tariffs? How high do I have to make the tariffs before you guys shut the up about Epstein? But of course, how do you expect the media to move on when even Trump has trouble doing so? And so it was, on the day of striking a trade deal with the EU, Donald Trump presented once more, this time for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, his classic Epstein defense, 13 reasons why I'm not involved with a pedophile.
Those files were run by the worst scum on earth. If they had something, they would have released. Now, they can easily put something in the files that's a phony.
Which is why I can't release it. It's simple. If I, Donald Trump, was in the files, they would have released it. So clearly I'm not in the files, but of course, I'm clearly in the files. Which makes them phony. I mean, what do they even have on Trump? A creepy drawing Trump gave to Epstein? Please.
I don't do drawings. I'm not a drawing person.
Your Honor, I submit to the court, if there is one thing I would never do, it is draw. I cannot draw, not now, not ever, although...
Sometimes people would say, would you draw a building and I'll draw 4 lines and a little roof, for a charity stuff. But I'm not a drawing person. I don't do drawings of women, that I can tell you.
I mean, sometimes people would say, would you draw a woman? And I'd draw a parentheses for breasts and a triangle for bush for charity. For charity. In Trump's defense, he did end his relationship with Epstein. Perhaps a look into why he ended it will exonerate Trump.
That's such old history. Very easy to explain. He did something that was inappropriate.
What he said was, Epstein had done something inappropriate, and that's why they're no longer friends. You see, Donald Trump recognized that Epstein had finally crossed a line. Now, if it were me, obviously, giving this explanation in front of reporters, I probably would have stopped there. But, since I am not, Trump went on to describe Epstein's inappropriate behavior, and wait till you hear what was the Rubicon that Epstein crossed.
He hired help, and I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that work for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again, and I threw him out of the place.
Yes. You all know him as Jeffrey Epstein, the sex trafficker. But I knew his dark side. He was was... I mean, the sex trafficking, I was like, okay. But he was also a low-level employee poacher. And that, I cannot have. Anyway, Mr. President, do you want to slice this bologna any thinner?
By the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
You expect me to believe that Bill Clinton went to the island only 28 times? No way. I mean, if anybody had VIP Diamond Island status, there's probably still parrots alive on that island going, "Hey, Bill, back again. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. How you doing, Bill? What's up, Bill?" Here comes my favorite part of the defense. Trump's ego and narcissism are so central to his being that even his denial of going to the island comes with a caveat.
I never had the privilege of going to his island, and I did turn it down.
The privilege? Hey, Donald, want to go to the island this weekend? Well, first of all, Jeffrey, thank you for thinking of me. Unfortunately, that's the weekend that the teen pageant that I bought is installing the indoor security locker room cameras.